The power of good is more terrible than the power of evil. You know, it ain't Satan with demons coming back shooting lasers on people, man. It's gonna be Yahweh Shai with his holy angels, man. That's powerful, man. Blasting people to nothing, man. You know, hey, it's beautiful and it's terrible, man. That's terrible, all right? Everybody gonna be afraid, man.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
This is Job chapter 18, verse 11. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. Now this is going to happen to the so-called white man, okay? You so-called white people, you're going to be terrified, all right? Terrors will make you afraid on every side, okay? And you're going to have no place to run to, no safe haven, all right? Because your kingdom is going down, all right? And it's going to go down drastically, okay? You're going to lose everything, okay? And the whole world will rise up against you, okay?
And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
All right. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the whole flick out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the whole flick, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh. All right, with GMS Mississippi Camp coming with another, all right, weekly lesson, all right, for Monday night. And just going into prisoners of hope, you know, being prisoners of hope. And one thing about it, you know, as we've been opened up to this understanding, you know, the Lord gave us the spirit, you know, the gift of faith, okay, then we believe everything that's written in the scriptures. And us, you know, and that includes the destruction. So if we believe in the destruction, he opened our eyes up to see, you know, the pending instruction. You know, that pretty much made us subject to hope, because we understand that everything that's to come is only one way out. Like if you have someone that's prepping, you know, food and you know, ammunition, they don't understand the full extent of what's about to happen. You know, they don't understand that that's all right. There's no defense against prophecy. Like this, the wrath of the Lord that's going to judge the earth. And when we understand these things, by like I say, by default, it makes us prisoners of hope. You see, someone that doesn't have the full understanding, they think that they can vote their way into a better situation. They think they can prep their way into a better situation. They think by moving out of America that they somehow is going to escape judgment, but nah. All right, hey, we're subjugated, you know, to the mercy of Yahweh Bashem Al Shah. We're prisoners of their hope that we find in the scriptures, because the same book that, you know, tells us about the destruction in the same book that gives us hope. And a lot of times it's coupled, right there together, which we'll get a few of those examples, But yeah, you got it, bro. I think the brother Yasha won right there. There you go. Shalom, Brakatah.
So, how about you? How about him? Kakdash Barakathon.
You good, brother?
Yeah.
Let's get Revelation 15 and 2 for the brother. You had something you want? Huh? What you say, bro?
Yeah, before you get to Revelation 15, can you get that word hope in Google definition?
The word hope.
Come.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, if you want to say something, open up. If you want.
You got it, bro. Hey, shalom to the brothers and sisters out there. Just gonna go into it, Lord, when you edified.
Okay.
Go to the point.
All right. So when you go into it, let me share it real quick. So this that word hope in the Google definition. It says hope. It says a feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen. A feeling of trust. Now you go into the synonyms. It says an aspiration, a desire, ambition, a yearning, a craving. Yep, expectation. You see, you got it, bro.
Yeah, no, this is because the word is going out, and this is what we look forward to. We look forward to because we know Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not a man that he shall lie, and all his words are true and faithful. And this yearning we have is for our Savior, for the as us being the bride of Yahweh Shah, we're looking for to our husband to come and redeem us and to gather us back into himself,
You want that the Revelation 15 and 2?
Come.
Okay, come. Yeah, you got Yahshua.
This is Revelation chapter 15 and verse 2. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, this is going into how the elect is going to be basically gathered up because they did not subject themselves to this Roman Empire. The image of the beast, the mark, which is taking the charagma, bowing down to Esau Edom as their God, and actually being called up into the chariots and seeing the destruction of the wicked, which goes into one of the things Yahweh Shem Yahushua said he's pleased with, one of those things being you seeing the downfall of your enemy. But that sea of mingle, the sea of glass represents us, sitting in the chariot and looking down on America, in the atmosphere, looking at the destruction of this place, watching the wicked receive their reward, while at the same time the righteous receiving their reward.
And if I can add, bro, it was a time that we didn't even have a thought towards those things. Like we didn't even know what this was, but now we desire these things. That goes into the maturity in the faith to where we have a desire, going back into hope. It goes into a craving, a desire. Now we crave, to see America destroyed. There was a time when we wanted to thrive in America. We wanted to be that nigga in America. Now, this shows that we're becoming those new men because now we desire, the destruction of this place, and we desire the righteous rulership with Yahweh. Like we have an expectation. Like when we read these things, we start to envision ourselves, man. We start to envision us looking at this place, after the destruction, man, after the nukes and Yahweh, man. The brother got one for you, bro. Can you get Yasha 1? Could you get Sirach 25 and 7? The brother Gershon 72 guy, but you got the breakdown, bro.
is the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 7.
Yep.
There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that has joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Yep. And that's one thing that Yahweh Shema Shai is happy for us about it, and that's what we are happy in, because everything that he want, we want, you know, and to see the downfall of our enemy, that latter part, it's the ultimate thing, because we know when our enemy goes down, this last enemy, we know that we are on that rise, you know, that Quam, you know, we on that we are on the way to being those joint heirs with Yahweh Shai in the kingdom of heaven. Because at the end of this kingdom, another kingdom, when Israel is put into power, another kingdom will never rise again. You know, and as the brother Ayash was going into, you know, to expound on that, we're not looking forward to these people continue to rule over us, and because we know here we still last at the end of the day, because we're still under these curses, and we're still suffering for the punishments because of our evil doings, you know, as a nation. But ultimately, we want to be risen up out of that, and we want to receive that righteous reward for being an obedient son, you know.
Come on, brother. You got one more real quick one. You can get Psalm 91 and 8, you know. And like you say, bro, we don't have a mindset to look forward to this man continue to rule over us. Like the elder our one out of Birmingham, he always goes into, you know, this doctrine is about a reasoning, and you can tell by people's actions, all right, what their reasoning is at. You know, like if someone is going to vote, you can tell what their reasoning. That says a lot about their reasoning. Like you first of all, you still believe, all right, in a goddamn joke, this whole vote thing. But then you still believe, even if it was real, you know, voting, all right, you still believe that Esau Edom is capable of doing right, you know? So that shows where your reasoning is, okay? So like you say, like your actions, you know, it display, you know, your reasoning, you know?
Can I say real quick? I just looked at the word reasoning, you know, the definition of Google. It says the action of thinking about something in a logical or sensible way. So they people goddamn putting their trust, like at the end of the day, they're not that bad. Like we can turn this around. You know, I can still have hope or trust in this over here. You know, thinking about them in a way that you know what I'm saying, that far surpasses the intent of the one, you know, you're thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like their actions, what these people are doing, is not lining up with how you're moving, which makes you basically being gullible.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hey, if
you got it.
I just want to kind of add something going back into when the brother brought out Ecclesiastes 25 verse 7, because it was said that about the 9 things that, you know, to be make a man happy, man, and one was the joy of his children. And this on this side, man, under the rulership of this devil, man, we really don't enjoy our children, brothers who have children, man, because the way Esau set it up, you know, he got, of course, you know, people being, you know, corporate slaves always working. You got the children inside these schools for, you know, 8 hours a day. So by the time everybody get home, you know, then they got children trying to do homework, parents trying to, you know, get dinner made or take care of things around the house. You know, preparing to do the same thing the next day, man. There's really no enjoyment, man. You know, then you have the weekend to come around, but when they come around, you really don't have the finances to really do what you want to do, especially if you got a nice sized family, man. So, you know, and now fast forwarding it to with all the different things they got when it comes to like social media, just all the electronic outlets. People are disconnected, especially when it comes to family, when it's come to communicating, man. You know, so this devil has orchestrated a separation of families, you know, people, all in the midst of trying, you know what I'm saying, he bringing his division, man. So when this devil actually goes down and the righteous kingdom is set up, we're actually going to be able to enjoy our children, man. Because your children is your fruit, man. And you want to be able to mold them, groom them, and grow them, you know. And then also, not to mention how Esau used Eve to get rid of the man out the house. Therefore, he was able to even manipulate the situation more. Because if the man was in the house, if the family was wholesome, you know what I'm saying, like it was, let's say, when our grandparents coming up back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, man, there was more stability, more order in the home, man. But Esau's narrative of what he did was disconnect the order. And by breaking down that order, he has been able to infiltrate, man. And by infiltrating, you see the results of the children now. Disobedient, hard-headed, you know what I'm saying, just out of control, straight monsters, man. But the downfall of this devil is in Yahweh Shai ushering in that righteous kingdom. It's going to give us that position of enjoying our families again, man, and our children. Just want to bring that up.
And that goes, all it goes back to expectation, you know. It all goes back to expectation. So let's read this one, then you get your point a lot.
Okay.
Let's read that Psalm 91:8, and then a lot you get your point. You got it, bro.
There's a Psalm in chapter 91 and verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Mm-hmm. You got a lot.
I had one land back off of what y'all said about these people trying to look the other way and stuff like that. For how if you looking the other way, that means you're trying to cling on to this place, you know? You're really trying to cling on to the place because you don't want this place to end because you don't have no expectation after this place. Can you please give me Ecclesiasticus chapter 32, verse 17?
Says Sirach 32 and 17.
Kind.
You can get that from
This Sirach chapter 32 and verse 17. A simple man will not be reproved, or findeth an excuse according to his will. A man.
You can continue, bro.
A man of counsel will be considerate, but a strange and proud man is not daunted with fear, even when of himself he hath done without counsel.
Like these people, they will not be reproved. They don't want correction. Why? Because to them, they are in their heaven. They are in their heaven. So these people find an excuse to have this place to keep going, like as the brother said earlier. They ain't that bad. Well, you have to go with the lesser of two evils. Nah.
Yeah.
We have the elect. The elect has a better expectation for life, as in what the brother Lamont was going into. We have a better expectation of life after this, and we're bound by this. We're bound by that expectation. So we're willing to change our mindset, change our reasoning, changing what we hope for, and that it changed our lives. It changed how we move, how we operate.
I want to get that word definition for you, Papa Shah, a lot. Since we throwing that word around, expectation. I just got it pulled up. Like I said, you can expound on it, bro. So this that definition for expectation, the Google definition. It says a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. A belief that someone will or should achieve something Yep. Then it also goes into one's prospects of inheritance.
That's beautiful. You see, and that's truly the ways of the 144,000, the rest of the 1/3. they're hoping in this. That's the complete faith. A strong belief that is something will happen. We strongly believe that this place, that Jacob's trouble is coming. We strongly believe that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will protect his men and his men and his daughters through miracles of spiritual power. We strongly believe that these prophecies are coming to pass as Scripture has said. And by believing this, we strongly believe that America, Babylon the Great, will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire and fire from the chariot of the Lord, and that the elect will be beamed up. You see, this expectation is completely different from what the world believes. They don't believe that, an angelic power, an angelic God is going to come, save his people, and what people will call UFOs, and beam them up before the new hit. To them, that's ridiculous. But that is the elect's expectation, and they are bound by this. They have made themselves prisoners of this thing. You got it, bro.
Hey, beautiful saying, bro. You got Yummy Yah.
If I may add, we're prisoners of the thing that we believe in, that we believe to happen, because it's the only thing we can see that's true. It's the only thing that we can actually see that makes sense. And because once you awaken, you see everything around you, like coming out of that matrix. You see everything around you when it's being exposed, when it's being broken down, how this is lining up with this, how that's lining up with that. And what's the only remedy? Because everybody's sick, right? What's the remedy for this place? It must be thrown down. And that's what we look forward to. See the end of the video that was played in the introduction. The end of it was Babylon on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And that went right into the lesson. That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And that faith and hope hand in hand.
I got a quick one for you, bro.
You got it.
Yeah, Yahshua, get Matthew 5 and 6, Bible shot.
You said 5 and 6?
Yeah, the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 6, Bible shot. So you got it, bro.
This is Matthew chapter 5 and verse 6. Matthew 5 and 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, that's the point. You got it, bro.
Hey, yeah, and right. Blessed those Matthew 5, which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, because this is all we desire. We desire the righteous things that Yahweh Shai deems righteous, and the Lord said we're gonna be filled, because at the end of the day, this is all we're gonna get, at the end of the day, we're gonna get all those righteous things because they must come to pass,
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh Shai is gonna make sure that they come to pass, and the scriptures say it is a righteous thing in the eyes. What is it? It says a righteous thing to Yahweh Shai to recompense those that trouble you.
Mm-hmm.
And this man troubles us, and even 2/3 of our people on this side. But at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai got everything put in place to where it's gonna be dealt with. It's gonna be dealt with, and you got the wicked, which is Esau, and the wicked of our people. Hey, they all got their judgments that Yahweh Shai is gonna put upon them. But before all this, they're gonna know that a prophet had been among them. they gonna know it is because of this. This is happening to you. It's because of you've done this. This is happening to you. You know.
Yeah, something else, bro.
Yeah. Revelations 18 and Revelation 18 and we start at 4.
Revelation 18 and 4. Okay. Let me pull it up here. But yeah, you can read it when you get it, Yashua.
It's Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not her plague."
Yeah,
For her sin.
Yeah, going into us, come up out of her, or not receive her plagues, going into the mighty that great Babylon, that we don't receive of those the ultimate plagues, which is going to go into those thermonuclear missiles, you know, calling us up into those chariots, you know. You got it, bro.
You want to keep going on that?
Yeah, keep going on it, bro.
Okay, you got Yashua.
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai hath remembered her iniquities.
He remember all her iniquities, including what they have done unto the apple of the Lord's eye, you know. And all this is it just piled up. It just piled up and kept piling up until it was no more. How about Shemel Shai? Like that's enough. Enough is enough, right? And then you got it, bro. You want to keep going on that? Just probably 2 more scriptures, I think.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Yep, all that, everything we went through everything these devils put us through slavery, all this, Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna put it back on the heads of these people, you know, our enemies. With that next scripture. Okay, see, you scroll up a little bit, bro.
You want to keep going at verse 6?
That's good right there. But yeah, hey, all these people, at the end of the day, that the elect is going to prevail. It's going to be through Yahweh Shai coming to get his elect. He's coming to get his bride, you know. That was preparing them. We're preparing ourselves now for him, you know. Through all this shit that's happening in the earth, and everything that's going on, the elect is taking their time out to say, hey, you know what? We got to get ourselves ready because Yahweh Shai, our husband, is coming as a thief in the night. We don't know when he's coming, so it's better to get ourselves right for him now. So when he come, he just sweep us off our feet, you know. I got another one.
That was it on there, bro. Or you want something else?
Yeah, I want something else, bro. Give me Matthew 24 and verse 22.
Matthew 24 and 22.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you got Yahshua.
This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and Yahweh Shai shorten these days. For the elect, the elect. This is what's called. This is like a romantic story, you know, of the enemy being destroyed, the one that took you capture. You know what I'm saying? And then your Savior coming. You know, your Savior coming to get you and reconcile you himself and making you perfect. You know, to be joined back unto him, giving you everything that's gonna keep you with him forever. You know, which is our power. You know how the women like, you know, that novel or the romantic side, the scene where she be saved out of all this distress, this trouble. As men, we look forward to that because hey, we know that Yahweh Shai is the only way up out of here.
That great rescue.
Con.
Mhm.
That Redeemer, Con. Yep. Brother had anything?
Yeah, I got. Well, you got some Halak or Lamont? Yeah, I got some.
You go bring yours up, bro. You good.
You had some Halak.
Kind of just a quick one. Romans 8 and 19.
You got it, Yahshua.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the Son, Yahweh Shai. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who had subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh Shai.
You got it, bro.
Kind and we're all waiting for this. We're all waiting for this, not just the 1/3, but all of creation. All of creation is waiting for this to happen. We have this expectation that the world, that creation is going to get better than it was at the first. It's gonna because the world is gonna right now she's in like a stagnant dead state because of how Esau Edom is destroying the world. How Trina has you just keep taking without rest, without remorse. But order is about to be set again, and we're hoping in this. Not only us, but the creatures. I know it's a scripture that has said, roughly paraphrasing, that the fir tree is gonna say, "There has no fella come against me."
Then rejoice.
Yep.
It's like the earth is waiting for this man to be done with, and waiting for the sons of God, the sons of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, to come in their office, to truly come in their office. So what? Creation can go further. It can recover and go further. And this is what we're hoping for. But the world that we're in denies it and rejects it,
Yeah, like we really like we have to understand with Esau. Remember, the Lord hated Esau. So even though Esau has, this kingdom of convenience, all right, it's still we're not witnessing the full wisdom of Yahweh Bashim al-Shai on display. As the scriptures talk about how there are many things that be hid. If I can get that real quick, Yahshua, get that in I think it's, let me see, it might be Sirach 42.
I had one for you too.
Okay, you can go ahead and get yours, bro, while I look for that. What you had, bro?
This to go with what you just said, talking about Esau. This is Malachi chapter 1 and verse 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, "We have improvised, but we will return and build the desolate places." Thus says Yahweh Shai, the Lord of hosts. Like you talking about hating Esau.
And it said we are impoverished, but we will rebuild the desolate place. And you keep reading, bro. Finish it up.
They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh Shai hath indignation forever.
So
they never change. You gotta unmute yourself, bro.
Yeah. How about Shmuel Shah have an indignation with these people forever, man? You know, even though they came back and tried to build, you know, after he had taken them out of power for a short time, and they came back. How about Shmuel Shah? Hey, basically he not through with them, you know, and then this is gonna be forever thing. Like they got a perpetual hatred for us, right? How about Shmuel Shah got the same feeling towards them, you know, to where hey, at the end of the day, they gotta be one less nation, you know, on the table of nations in the earth. It's all because they have been made to be destroyed. At the end of the day, they were made for our iniquity. They were made to be a punishment for us.
Exactly, bro. Like that nigga is a, you know, because you got certain tools, you know, because I know you a brother, you know, you work with a lot of tools, you know, you got certain tools that just got one job. Phillip head, screwdriver, you know, flathead, you know, a socket wrench.
Hey, that 10 millimeter, god damn.
Yeah. You got certain tools. All right. Hey, it's like Esau, he did perfect, you know, socket wrench to put pressure on Israel to tighten our ass up, man.
Yeah.
You know, and the Most High used this nigga to tighten our ass up, man. He was that perfect tool. You know, that's why no one knows us like Esau Edom. You know, these heathens, like there's no other heathen that's just infatuated with studying. Like this nigga studies how to destroy Jake. Like no other heathen is obsessed. Like the heathen want to take you down and conquer you, okay? But Esau is like infatuated. Like he's obsessed with like the destruction of Jake. Like this nigga was just built, you know, for that, man. Like you said, bro. I found that too. Yasha 1, you can get that in Sirach 43 and begin at verse 30. And then Lamar, you still got one?
Yeah, but I really want to just finish out that Romans the 8th chapter that the brother Halakha brought out, verse 22 on down to 25.
Okay, we'll get back to it. For sure, bro. You can bring that out real quick, Joshua 1.
Who's that? 43 and 30.
Yeah.
It's Sirach chapter 43 and verse 30. When you glorify Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, exalt him as much as you can.
Yep.
For even yet will he far exceed, and when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength and be not weary, for you can never go far enough.
And see, we so used, you know, to limitations in this kingdom. You know, like this is a kingdom of tight restrictions and limitations. You know, the fact that you know, because people get so worked up about a net worth. You know, somebody got $100 million net worth. Well, that when you really look at it, that just shows that he has limitations. You know, because guess what? He has $100 million, but there's $100 million problems out here. You know, like there's hundreds of $1 million being spent every second. So people be infatuated with, like, you know, just giving an example, somebody with net worth 100 mil a bill. Well, guess what? That just shows how restricted he is, man. Okay, you didn't know the net worth of King David, of King Solomon. You couldn't calculate their net worth. They just had abundance, and see, that's what we're going back to, abundance, and that's why we should be serving Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, with all our strength, man, because he finna open us up. You know, like that's another thing. Like we start to develop a different scale of expectation, you know, as we learn about Yahweh Shem Shai. You got it, bro.
We're back in Sirach chapter 43 and verse 31. Who has seen him that he might tell us, and who can magnify him as he is?
Go ahead.
There are yet hid greater things than these be, for we have seen but a few of his works.
Yeah, we have seen but a few of his works, because the Lord is not going to allow Esau access to, you know, this wisdom that he has reserved for his sons. You know, there's a lot, you know, that he got reserved for the rulership of his sons, beginning with Yahweh Shai. You know, there's foods we haven't tasted, there's colors we haven't seen. Okay, we haven't seen fine yet. You know, we look at a woman like we ain't seen that yet. Like there's things we haven't seen. Like we ain't seen a woman in her perfection because everything that we got, everything even us is defiled. You know, we haven't seen our minds operate in God mode. Like we haven't seen these things, man. Those are a lot of things that are here. And like I say, when we start to think like this, this devalues this society and this kingdom and everything into where you look at nothing, you look at everything with no value here because we got so much more to look forward to. We got so much more to see, and experience, man. But that's all I had, bro.
Hey, I got one. This is Matthew 26 and 29. Like you were just going into, bro. Even Yahweh Shah say, but I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, even it's gonna be wine that we haven't tasted. It's gonna be the best of the best. Yahweh Shah got reserved for his elect. For his elect, the best of the best, man. Yep, and you can that actually made me think about even the other worlds he got, that he got in store for his elect.
Mm-hmm.
That Esau can't even go out and explore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, it's about being part of that grape of the cluster, man. That elect, that remnant. The ones he got.
I say we want to.
You got it.
You got it, bro.
No, I was done, bro. Yeah, the one he got reserved to himself.
Yeah, we want to see at the table. Like we want to literally be at the table with Yahweh Shah. We just got a different expectation. To this world. That's why Yahweh Shah told the wicked scribes, Pharisees, chief priests. He was telling them niggas, look, I'm from above, y'all from beneath. Like y'all expectation is beneath. Y'all cool with being do boys for the Romans, because that's what them niggas was, man. And you look at the richest, all right, most popular celebrity, okay, they're nothing but do boys. And that's why it's coming out like it is now, which we knew, but the Lord just, hey, putting it out there, man, even more. All right, these boys are do boys. I don't care. They got $1 billion, 10 billion. They're do boys to Edomites. It don't matter how much they got. The women they got, they getting leftover American trash. The women, don't care how she look, is leftover trash. And these Edomites done did all type of madness to these women. And these niggas is moving around like they got it. Yahweh Shah told them, they're like, man, look, y'all from beneath, man. Y'all happy with being do boys for the Romans. I'm talking about the ruling existence. I'm preaching the gospel of eternal kingdom, and you niggas, okay, is trying to protect, your position under these goddamn Romans, man, the base people of the earth. Like that's why I say, like with these celebrities, like you really lose. It's like another level of respect that you lose for these niggas as we understand more, what these niggas are involved with. Like, man, that's why with none of these rap lives, I ain't listening to rapping about too much, man. I don't want to hear nothing them niggas got to say, man. Nigga can't tell me nothing if you getting ran through, okay, by other men. Ain't nothing I want to hear from you, man. The only rapper I'm playing is Brandon Jamal. That's the only rapper. Goddamn. It's on in rotation, man. Yeah. Y'all niggas, man. Y'all got it, bro. You can say something like.
I just want to land back on what you said. It's like we're dealing with the same people. These people are in love with being in debt to this man, because that's what they basically live in. The people today, they living in debt. You know? Can a brother give me Proverbs chapter 22, verse 7?
Proverbs 22. You got it.
In Proverbs chapter 20, verse 7. The just man walketh in his integrity, his children are blessed after him.
Is it 22 and 7? 22 and 7?
Oh, I did 20 and 7. So like, Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 7. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender.
Borrower is servant to the lender. You see, when they sign these contracts, they giving all this money, but now you become a puppet. Now you become a slave. But now your mind is conditioned into loving, only having crumbs off this man's table. When our shot came to give you, to serve you the whole platter, you know? We're living and dealing with people that's in love with having less. You know? That's in love with having less. They have no expectation for nothing greater, you know?
Come on, bro. But basically, nigga just
Niggas just tools.
yeah, they pretty much got this term. You got this term. It's called matter of fact, because this is all these niggas are. Let me share the screen real quick. This is all these niggas is, man. I don't care how many times he went platinum. I don't care how many billions this nigga got, how many women he got on the screen. This really what these niggas are, man. So you go into this word exolite. It says, as with the Greek language, different terms were applied to male sex workers in the Roman Empire. Male sex workers were referred to as exolate, while younger sex workers were known as puree, delicate, and katamati. And this is all these niggas are in the industry, man. You know, they're nothing but little prostitute boys for these Romans, man. These old Roman Edomites, man. Okay, so what expectation is that? What type of expectation is that? Okay, like if you say a 15-year-old Jake and you want to start a rap career, well, that's where it lead to. Like, I don't care how cold you think you is, and it all leads to the same defilement and wickedness. Okay, you're gonna get the same leftover women that all them other niggas had. You know, what else is it? What else expectations can you have? You gonna have the same car, just a new model. You know, you're gonna have the same car, just a new model, and it's just gonna be the same, BS. You know. But yeah, you got it, bro. You still want to get that Romans 8 and 29, Lamont?
Con, bro.
Did you had some
8 and 22. 22 down to 25.
All right, then after that, you can get ready. You get your closing presets after this, young guy. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you got it. Yahshua 1, Romans 8 and 22.
This is Romans 8 and 22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And not only
and that's going into like everything, man. Everything. You know, that's why when you go into Proverbs, the 29th chapter, it says that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Okay, nobody is really rejoicing, man. Okay, if it goes into how the fir tree is gonna rejoice when this man is taken down. The fir tree is not rejoicing now, man. everything is sighing and crying, man, because everything is out of whack and out of balance because it's ruled by wickedness, man. You got it, bro.
And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves grown within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body.
Right, man. So we sighing and crying every day. We're complaining every day, man, to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, of all the wickedness that's going on in society. You know what I'm saying? All the abominations that's happening, man. And you know, and we're sighing and crying about it, man, because we have to deal with all kind of elements. We getting sick in this place. You know what I'm saying? It's everything is against your health, your livelihood. You know what I'm saying? So we sigh and cry about this, man. You know, and we're hasting to return Yahweh Shai, man. That where we can receive those new bodies. You know, that deliverance. We ain't gonna be dealing with being sick no more. You know how the scripture goes, say how we should run and not get weary. You know, we're looking forward to that, man. That's why we want Yahweh Shai to return, man. That's why we believe and have hope. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord is gonna stick to His word, and we know He is, man. We know He's gonna stick to His word. But it's all about that patience, man. Okay, it's all about understanding that prophecies have to be fulfilled. It's about understanding that the Lord will be done. Okay, all his prophecies will have to come to pass before the return of Yahweh Shai. But we still have hope, and we're going to continue to sigh and cry until, you know what I'm saying, that day comes. You got it, bro.
For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why does he yet hope for?
Right. So if that, you know, and they set up people like what Martin Luther King, they set up Malcolm X, you know, just these particular people, man. And then the ultimate thing they're gonna put forth for people to have hope in is that Caragma, man. But these are things you're seeing. So if you don't have hope in things that you're physically seeing, man, to restore you or deliver you, okay, that's not according to the scriptures, man. Okay, that's not real hope. Okay, hope is, you know what I'm saying, is we're gonna believe in something that's gonna be made manifest. Okay, that's gonna be made good. And the Lord said, if I have not said it, will I not make it good? You got it, bro.
Likewise, in the spirit. Wait, did I finish 25? I'm gonna read 25 again.
Verse 25.
But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it.
And what is the one thing we're waiting for? To see Yahweh Shai crack those clouds, man. Okay, come through in that fathership with the heavenly host of angels. That's what we hope for, because when we see that, man, we know that it's time, man. That deliverance. Okay, the Lord said, "What His elect is scared to be saved." So we gonna know that it's rap, man. I mean, we know it's a rap now, but because we see the manifestation of prophecy coming to pass, but that undeniable belief and hope and faith is gonna be truly magnified when we see that chariot, man. When Yahweh Shai crack them clouds, man. That's all I got, bro.
Come on, brother. Well said, brother. What you got, Young Yacht?
Let me get Matthew 24 and 30.
24 and 30. All right, you got Yahshua 1.
It's Matthew chapter 24 and verse 30. And then shall appear the sign. Come. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
You got it, bro. Continue, please.
And He shall send His angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together His elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Yep, and the elect is going to be gathered, all because why they stayed grounded. They built their house on the rock. You know, they rock being Yahweh Shai and not giving in to these seducing spirits nor anything that could take away their salvation. You know, I had one more, which is gonna be like the closing little one. There was Revelations 14:4.
Revelation 14:4. You got Yahshua.
Revelation 14:4. These are they which were not defiled with women, but they are virgins.
It's like it, bro. Going into those defiled with women, going into those different philosophies, you know, those seducing spirits deriving you from your salvation, you know, even from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You got it?
These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. Mm-hmm. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb.
Yeah, and those first fruits are going to basically, it's like Yahweh Shai created those 144,000 from the foundations of the earth, you know, and those are his friends, you know. Then it's his John 15th chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai is coming back for those that were with him from the beginning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And those that was with him from the beginning, you got the seat at the table. We just hope that we hope that we are those men trickling down to those women and children and those even men that all those that are helps everybody Yahweh Shai gonna have mercy on.
Yeah, pretty much like Yahweh Shai day ones, so they like say nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, you know, it's a spirit because everything coming back full circle. You know, like when you go to Genesis 1:1, when it says in the beginning, you know, it talked about the Elohim, you know, but the beginning, you know, goes into first, you know, the chief, and they were talking about Yahweh Shai and those first fruit spirits, you know, so those spirits that was back there with Yahweh Shai creating everything, all right, they are going to be the ones that's going to rule with them, all right, and for eternity, you know. So everything is coming back full circles, man. Lord, we of that number, all right. If we are those first fruits, man, we was back there, you know, helping create everything, man. This is why we have such a care for it. This is why, you know, and you could tell like brothers had their own specialty because everybody, you know, telling what brothers help, you know, create things. That's why you have brothers that have, you know, more liking to ocean animals. You know, some brothers got more liking to, you know, the stones. You know, some brothers have a liking, you know, to the family dynamic. You know, because Lord will, if we are that number, we was back there creating everything and the concepts, and you know, we was what Yahweh Shai created. So who better to rule it? You know, like I said, I know the brother Young Yah, he worked with his hands, you know, and I know, you know, he can attest that the best way to understand something is to break it down and put it back together. You know, like so who best, you know, to run the earth than the men, you know, that put it together from the beginning, you know.
Come on, bro.
Anybody else have something, bro? I had one more, and we can end with this. Brother, if you can get Psalms 20, 27, and 13 and verse 14.
This is Psalms 27 and 13. It says, I had fainted unless I had, Psalms 27 and 13.
Yep.
I had fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in the land of the living.
And this is the only thing that's keeping us alive. This is the only thing that's keeping us from going insane, you know, just wilding out. on some rampage type shit, is that we have the expectation, to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Like the Lord, He wants the earth to flourish. He wants us to be fruitful and multiply. He wants, His sons in order, the women in order, the children in order. He wants all these things. Like I said, it's His good pleasure to give us the kingdom. So our expectation is to see, the Lord's intention from the beginning, play out. His goodness play out, and He gives us a little samples of His goodness now, and it just make you want to see it on a larger scale. Because even the brotherhood, the way that, we link, the way that we maneuver, around each other, like we want to see that on a larger scale, a permanent, scale in its perfection. You got it, bro. Verse 14.
Wait on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, be of good courage, and He shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
That's all we have. We prisoners. We subjugate the waiting on. What else we gonna do? You think about it. What else can we do? What you gonna do? Like on this question, like what you gonna do? The World War III coming. The devil finna come with the sea hill to crash the economy. He finna push order out of KO. The nuke's on the way. So what you gonna do? Like what plan could we draw up? So we subjugate it, man.
You can do.
Yeah,
you step without of this circle, if you will, man, of this hedge how about me outside. You really must commit suicide, man.
Yeah. So that's the point, man. Beautiful lesson. The brothers, put together through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. We pray that you brothers, and you sisters edified. So with that, once again, we'll give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Y'all brothers, stay on for your after